Well, welcome back. We're getting ready for a 4.5 19-plus doubles competition. This is still in the round robin division. We're at the English Open, University of Nottingham, and competing today is Sam Basford and his partner Peter Hitchman versus Chris Mitchell and George Tomlinson. Peter hits that a little long, and so we're side out, and away we go here. Nice return down the line. That ball's a little high, and Peter puts that away pretty easily. And they're running around trying to find the ball. Second serve, Chris Mitchell serves the ball. Got a nice cross-court back return from Sam. They're dinking. Ball's a little high. Yeah. Good try from Peter. This is going to be a challenge with George as a opponent. He's about 6'4", and you better do a good third shot drop. Otherwise, he's going to be able to take that ball out of the air. Right now, they're trying to keep the ball away from him, and they're picking a little bit on Chris. And Chris is a great player in his own right. We got a nice forehand cross-court dink rally going on right now between Chris and Peter. Looks like that ball sailed just a little long. Nice third shot drop. He had an opening there, Sam did, but he pulled it a little wide. So it looks like it's 3-0, I believe. Nice slice return. That's a nice inside-out shot from on the forehand side from Sam Basford. Sam's 19 years old, one of the tournament directors here. Done a fantastic job organizing this event. Return from Chris. Dink to back and forth. There goes a little cross court. They're picking on Chris a little bit with their dinking. They want to keep that ball away from George because of his reach. George is 6'4". He can reach in there, and he can get on the attack if you don't have that ball close to the net when you're dinking. George sails it a little wide. So we got a point for Sam and Peter. Nice third shot drop and a nice block volley. Great grab. Go on, Peter. Peter speeds it up. Nice. They got the big guys on the defense on that one. And it's a point for Sam and Peter. Nice third shot drop. Cross court dink. Down the line. Chris speeds it up and attacks, and it works out for him that time. Sam wasn't able to handle it, and the ball sailed long. Side out. Second serve. Side out. I believe the score is 2-3. Chris returns down the line to Peter. Nice dink. They're going down the line and dinking, but that ball got pushed a little wide. So it should be 4-2. Oh, the net helped him there. Tapped the net and it just rolled right over his paddle. Peter drives down the line. He's on the attack. They're back to Dinkin. Cross court, cross court. Back to Chris. Down the line, back to Chris. Sam's going back to Chris, and Chris makes the error. Putting a lot of pressure on Chris right now. Score is 6-2. Again, it's a good strategy. They're trying to stay away from George, who's got that big reach. He's able to take a lot of balls out of the air that the normal individual cannot because of his size. He leans in well, and he's highly skilled. We're at 6-2 right now. Return to Sam. Sam's got a nice third shot drop. He tries to attack. That ball was a little low, perhaps, and it's a second serve. Second server. Peter to serve to Chris. Chris goes down the line. Nice third shot down the line, and that ball came up a little high, and Chris was able to reach it and put that ball away. Chris is able to reach in and go on the attack too, so, you know, Sam and George are going to have to be careful. Ball. Oops. Good depth on that punch volley. Kept the ball back, and it was tough for Chris to handle that one. So we're on second serve. Nice deep return. George decides to drive the ball, and doesn't quite work out for him on that play. So it's side out to Peter. Tried a little roller on that one and didn't quite make it over the net. Second serve. Sam Basford to serve to George. Short return. That ball sails a little long. Side out. Ball sails wide. It's a point for Chris and George. Score is 4-6. That sails wide as well. We've got a couple of careless errors here. They got to tighten it up here. Second server, score 4-6. And it's side out. 6-4 is the score. That ball came up a little high, and then Peter made a nice move. He's athletic, quickly jumped over, and was able to put that ball away. Got a little closer to the net than you normally would because he was off the court. Almost call that an Ernie, but not quite. We got 8-4 right now. The Cousins are kind of on the roll right now. And it's the second server. Let's see if they can keep it rolling here, or whether George and Chris can put a stop to it. They need to get the serve back. Yeah, it looked like that ball just clipped the line, so they all agree ball was good. Side out, 4-8 with George serving to Peter. Return cross court. That ball's long. Five, 8. Ooh, net. Had the opening, and he did take his time. It just sailed a little long. Second serve, scores 5-8. Nice depth there. Good third shot drop from Chris. But the ball on the dink was a little long, and Sam reached in, was able to attack. Good return. Nice third shot. Good dink from the transition area. We got a lob. Wow. That was brave. Sam tried to lob the big guy, and it worked. George was able to reach up and get it, but he made contact behind him, and as a result, wasn't able to get down on the ball. Sailed it long. Nice slice return. Cross-court dinking on the forehand side. Oop. Peter snuck in there and was able to poach and put that ball down the middle for a winner. We're at 10-5. This is match point right now. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my goodness. Sam set up a perfect round the post shot, and Chris just got the ball out of reach. His partner, Peter, quickly moved over to get the ball in play, but it just didn't work out for him. They got another shot at it, though. Up. Careless error here. Scores 5-10. 5-10, Chris Mitchell to serve. Return by George down the line. And we're going into a nice little dink session. Moving the ball around very nicely. Right now it's Peter to Chris. Sam comes in and looks like they thought that ball was, one team thought it was in, the other thought it wasn't. Just that they've agreed that the ball's out. So we've got a point, 6-10. Nice point. It's a side out, and there's still match point here. 10-6, Peter to serve to George. Nice slice, backhand return. They're dinking. Peter goes for the winner, maybe a little bit too soon. Wasn't quite there. Pulled it wide. They still got a second chance. There's the third shot from Sam. We're going cross court. Sam to Chris. And there it is. Winners, the cousins, Sam Basford and Peter Hutchinson. We'll be back shortly with another match.